There I was, standing at the edge of my soybean field, watching Linda Hayes' $220,000 wedding tent sway like a royal palace, music blasting, guests in heels trampling my crops, and her caterer asking me to move my tractor because it spoiled the aesthetic. That's when I smiled, walked to my shed, and flipped the switch. My John Deere roared, dual manure spreaders unleashed, and Linda's dream wedding turned into a barnyard nightmare. How'd we get here? Rewind 3 months to when I learned the hard way. Never trust an HOA fanatic with a scooter and a smug grin. I'd just settled into my quiet suburban corner lot. Nice backyard, decent neighbors, one outlet by the walkway for Christmas lights, and my e-bike. I'm not Mr. Social, but I wave, shovel my sidewalk, even skimmed the HOA's 6-page rulebook on mailbox hues and trash can etiquette. Then Linda rolled in, literally, on her 4 squeaky scooter wheels, powered by my electricity. First time I saw her scooter parked by my hedge, cord snaking from my outlet, I shrugged. Maybe a quick charge, a kid's prank. I coiled the cord, moved on. Next day, same scooter, same plug. An hour later, Linda trundled around the corner, tote bag, tiny dog looking battery-operated, unplugged like it was her daily ritual, and rolled off. "Hey," I called, casual. "Did you ask before plugging in?" She stopped, stared like I'd accused her of grand theft. "Didn't think I had to," she chirped, smug as sunshine. "That outlet's sidewalk facing, technically public." I blinked. The HOA rules I'd read twice said zip about public outlets. It's my wall, my wiring, my bill. She shrugged, flashed a fake smile, and scooted away. That should have been it. It wasn't. She kept coming back, daily, sometimes twice, waving like we co-owned the grid. My electric bill crept up. My breaker tripped twice. I messaged the HOA. They replied, "If it's not marked private or secured, it might seem accessible. Lock it if it bothers you." No slap on Linda's wrist. Just me, on my own. I started documenting. Dates, times, photos. A motion camera on the outlet. My introverted side cringed, but my anti-freeloader streak built a petty evidence stash. I held off going nuclear until the sprinkler fiasco. My timer ran a light morning mist and evening burst to keep the lawn alive. One morning, my hedge looked hacked. Scooter tracks, torn grass, a snapped sprinkler head. Linda's ride had mud and a leaf in the wheel. I confronted her. "Oh, I thought it was dead grass," she breezed. "Didn't seem useful. That head's a hazard. You should water more." My eye twitched. She grinned that "I always win" smirk, damaging my stuff and daring me to react. That night, I called Mike Russo, my electrician pal and fix-it guru. I vented, expecting a lockbox tip. Mike grinned over the phone. "Legal or poetic?" "Both," I said. Saturday, we rerouted the outdoor circuit. Legal on my land. No tampering with her gear. Mike added a smart plug, usage tracking, kill switch, and a tweak. Her plug-in spiked a surge, tripping her breaker, not mine. No trace of foul play. The trap was set. First post-wiring plug-in. I sipped coffee, watching the camera feed. Linda's scooter rolled up. Plug in. 10 seconds. Click. My system hummed. 30 seconds later, her house across the street blinked dark. Through my window, Linda flailed like bats were swarming. She stormed out, power flickering, glared at my outlet like it bit her dog, unplugged, replugged, stomped, muttered, then rolled back. 5 minutes. Power on. 10 minutes. She tried again. Click. Blackout. She called the cops, claiming I'd rigged my outlet to attack a mobility-challenged senior. The officer looked sitcom weary. I showed footage, logs, HOA replies, Mike's compliance certificate. Linda argued her scooter was disability protected, free to plug anywhere. He raised an eyebrow. "Ma'am, got permission?" She blinked. "Well, it's not like he said I couldn't." Bingo. Legal ground for trespassing and service theft. The HOA had backed her, so I aimed higher. Ellen Carter, board president, back from medical leave, reportedly loathed Linda like taxes. With Linda's big wedding event looming, the real fun was about to start. Her power cutting out when she plugged in was pure art. Her baffled face as her ego dimmed. But Linda didn't retreat. She doubled down. Next morning, a fake polite knock. She stood there, dog underarm, sunglasses oozing faux sweetness. "Something's wrong with your outlet. My scooter shorts out when I plug in." I smiled. "Yeah, had some work done. Might be sensitive now." She tilted her head. "Worked fine before." My bills disagreed. Her jaw twitched, sunglasses adjusted. "I'll tell the HOA." "Please do," I said. "I've got docs ready. Logs, footage, Mike's usage data, baseline versus her drains, court-ready proof." She half-delivered an HOA notice, called me to a discussion meeting on accessibility concerns. Linda spun it as me targeting her disability, implying my outlet was communal. Her mistake? Ellen was back, no fool for sob stories. I arrived loaded, footage, logs, reports. Linda sat, victim act on, smiling as I entered. Ellen cut in, "Let's keep it quick." Linda's rehearsed tale. Mobility woes, limited outlets, my hostility, scoffed permission, hinting my outlet was public. She waved a chiropractor's note, claiming outages misaligned her spine. I handed Ellen a thumb drive. Calm. "It's not mobility, it's boundaries. She's used my power 2 months, no consent, damaged my sprinklers. HOA did zip, so I acted legally. These are consequences." Ellen reviewed, nodded, then to Linda. "You had no permission?" Linda faltered. "I assumed that's a no." Ellen cut her off. Linda huffed out, muttering discrimination. Ellen to me, "If she tries again, tell me. We'll issue a violation." I thought it was done. Then the wedding tent hit. I got home to a giant white canopy on my soybean field. Linda had loaned my land to her niece's rustic chic bash. No ask. Stakes in my soil, chairs crushing crops. The caterer asked me to move my tractor. It clashed. I smiled, nodded, hit the shed. If she thought power trips were rude, she hadn't met my John Deere with dual manure spreaders. Next morning, as violins tuned, I flipped the switch. Spreaders sprayed the field's edge. Linda, in sequins, stormed over, screaming about permits and ruin. I pointed. "That line's mine. That half, with manure? Mine too. Tent down by sundown." Wedding shifted to a park. Linda's harassment claim flopped. Ellen said, "You trespassed." You're lucky he didn't sue. She didn't quit. Begged, spread rumors I sabotaged her, planted a pink "Property of Linda, do not tamper" sign by my outlet. One night, she plugged in late, thinking I slept. Feed showed her crouch, plug, hum, spike. Her house darkened. No reboot. Not seconds, not minutes, not an hour. She stumbled out, flashlight in hand, as a neighbor yelled, "Linda, you killed your garage again." My tweak had fried her overtaxed grid. Cameras, lights, half-open garage door. I sipped coffee, watching her unravel. Bathrobe askew, curlers bouncing, dog yapping, yelling at her house. An electrician left her with a bill, no fix. Neighbors texted, one laughing, one asking if I'd snapped. I posted my glowing porch light, fully charged. The HOA chat blew up. Linda's electrical warfare tale, a conspiracy against mobility-challenged folks, blurry toaster pics as proof. She demanded action, but Ellen knew all, calling a meeting on property violations, power misuse, false utility claims. Linda arrived, binder, neck brace, fake limp, Oscar-worthy. Ellen, "We've got complaints, trespassing, damage, slander, Linda, respond." Her martyr rant, targeted by a malicious trap. Chiropractor note redux, wild claims I hid a generator in my hedge. I handed Ellen a USB, clips of Linda plugging in, logs, sprinkler pics, Mike's breakdown. Silence fell. "Ellen, you used his property, no permission, caused damage, slandered him, faked authority. This isn't disability, it's boundaries." Linda grasped her binder. Ellen stopped her. Verdict: restitution to me and 2 others, banned from external outlets, ousted from the board. New bylaw: locked outlets, unauthorized use as trespassing. Linda wheeled off, neck brace ditched, defeated. She filed a city complaint: unlicensed electrical traps, triggering an inspection. I showed permits, receipts, Mike's note. The officer smirked. She said it'd explode her house. Still stands, I quipped. You're clear, he said. Linda got a city warning. Next false claim meant fines. The HOA barred her external gripes without proof. Her TikTok vanished. YouTube flopped at 700 views, downvoted. She walked her dog at night. The scooter disappeared. I learned. Some take every inch, claiming miles. Peace needs a fight, cameras beat arguments, and the right switch speaks loudest. Weeks later, I hosted a cookout. Burgers, music, neighbours bonding over surviving Linda. One said she blamed his lights for migraines. Another, her bird feeder was too enthusiastic. We laughed. Her house stayed dark, quiet. No cords, no hum. My porch light glowed, steady, locked, receipt kept. Got an HOA horror story? Drop it in the comments. Dealt with a power thief? Want a peek at my soybean field? Hit subscribe and let's keep these scooters grounded.